Let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention in this world full of noise. Let's talk about addiction. Not the type that ruins lives. Not addiction to substances, to instant gratification, to endless scrolling or applause. Not the kind that keeps you distracted, broke, tired, numb, and small. Let's talk about a different kind, a rare kind, a powerful kind, the kind that saves lives, that elevates lives, that transforms. Let's talk about being addicted to bettering yourself. Yes, you heard that right. Be addicted to growth, to discipline, to becoming more aware, more capable, more resilient, more you. Be addicted to your evolution mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Fall in love with the fire of transformation. Because here's what the world doesn't tell you. You don't have to stay the same. You don't have to settle for average. You don't have to carry the weight of the past version of yourself forever. You get to change, radically, deliberately, relentlessly, but not in one leap, one step at a time, with intention, with consistency, and with a level of obsession that inspires your entire being to rise. Wake up with this question on your heart. How can I be just 1% better than I was yesterday? Not perfect, not finished, just better. One better decision, one better habit, one better response, one moment of discipline instead of distraction. That's the kind of addiction that builds empires, internal ones and external ones. The kind of obsession that builds unwavering confidence, not the loud kind, but the quiet, grounded, unstoppable kind. Here's what many people won't admit. No one is coming to save you, not your parents, not your partner, not society, not luck, not motivation. It's all on you. You have to choose to rise. You have to choose to become. You have to choose every single day to lean into the process of becoming more. And once you absorb that, not with fear, but with empowerment, you become unstoppable. Because most people are addicted to their misery. They're addicted to blaming others, addicted to scrolling for hours while their potential fades into regret. But not you. You are addicted to bettering yourself, addicted to upgrading your thoughts, addicted to mastering your emotions, addicted to pushing your limits when nobody's watching. Nobody said it would be easy, but you've decided it will be worth it. You've decided to become the kind of person who doesn't need a new year or a Monday to start, because every sunrise is an opportunity to rise higher. No one masters life, but you grow into mastery, bit by bit, brick by brick, day by conscious day. So yes, get addicted to journaling your truth, to reading books that stretch your mind, to being around people who hold you accountable, to hearing hard things and letting them sharpen you, not break you. This is the beginning. The new addiction is being born. The addiction to becoming everything you were always meant to be. By now, that fire inside you is growing. You've started leaning in. You've committed to bettering yourself. But here's where most people start to fall off. It's not always exciting. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's lonely. Sometimes it's just plain boring. And that's why people quit. They want the result, but not the process. They want the finish line, but not the marathon. They want to post the transformation photo, but not live the days it takes to earn it. But you're building something different. You're learning that delayed gratification is a superpower, that pain is a teacher, that routine is a gift, that the process is the reward. You know what's better than being addicted to success? Being addicted to the process that creates it. Falling in love with repetition, with doing the hard things even when it's inconvenient, with planting seeds today that might not bloom until next year. That's the real work. That's where champions are forged. Not in moments of hype, but in moments of silence. Every time you show up on a day you want to quit, that's a win. Every time you push through the resistance, another layer added to your greatness. Every time you fail but fall forward, you're still in the game. Because you know something now. Bettering yourself isn't a trend. It's not a 21-day challenge. It's a lifestyle, a mindset, a mission. You work out not to impress the world, but to honor your body. You get up early not because society says it's best, but because peace lives in that quiet time. You study, plan, build, reflect because your goals are not optional. You're not chasing dopamine. You're building discipline. Discipline is your drug. Execution is your release. Consistency is your high. And while others are chasing validation, you're chasing growth. While others are wasting hours, you're investing them. While others stay stuck in cycles, you are breaking free. The deeper you fall in love with bettering yourself, the quieter your world becomes. Not lonely, empowered. You begin to realize you don't need to announce your improvement. You don't need to prove anything because the results speak in silence. This part right here, the process, it's where transformation hides. It's where identity is forged, and it's where most people stop, but not you. Because by now, you are in too deep. You're addicted to evolution. You've walked the journey now. You've chosen improvement over comfort. You've given up who you were for who you can become. And guess what? There is no end. Why? Because this is a lifelong obsession. When you're truly addicted to bettering yourself, you never arrive. You outgrow one version of yourself just to meet the next. You climb one mountain only to see 4 more peaks waiting for you. And that's the beauty of it all. You weren't designed to stay the same. You weren't born to stay stagnant. You were built to evolve again and again and again. And now every cell in your body, every thought in your mind, every habit in your life starts pulling in one direction: better. Better thoughts, better habits, better friends, better faith, better focus. You stop comparing yourself to others because you're living in alignment with something more powerful, your own potential. You begin to compete only with your past self. You begin to love the person staring back at you in the mirror, not because you're perfect, but because you know you're working, you're trying, you're showing up. You no longer tolerate what drains you. You no longer beg to fit into broken places. You no longer apologize for choosing yourself. Your energy changes, and so does your life. Your body, transformed by discipline. Your career, fueled by consistency. Your emotions, governed by maturity. Your relationships, elevated by self-awareness. You've now become the proof. The proof that anyone can rise, that pain can become power, that discipline can become desire, that change is always possible. Because remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about waking up every day and deciding, I will not let who I once was define who I am now. I will not settle. I will not coast. I will not quit on me. So let the world keep chasing temporary highs. You're building something eternal. And every day you remain addicted to bettering yourself. You're creating a life that nothing and no one can take away from you. You're not just living. You're becoming. And that is something worth being addicted to forever.